I'm well aware that y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, and you don't have to stay for this unless you want to do crazy with me. But like, this is so weird. Okay, my car is like 20 some years old. All right, I have an old school key and like a old school thing that you click for like to unlock and unlock and cut the alarm on and stuff. All right, so when we stayed at the casino last week, I have a cold. So when we stayed at the casino last week, I did valet because it's free. So I mean, normally I don't ever do that. So I didn't take my house keys off or anything. Like I just gave them all the keys, like thinking, this is a high class establishment. It'll be fine, not thinking anything about it. Okay, well then I come to pick up my car and it is just me. Okay, like my boyfriend drives a different vehicle. It is just my car. I'm the only one in the car. I'm only one ever in the car. And that's why I notice all these things. All right, so I go to pick it up to go home. I picked it up twice. The first time it was fine. The second time that I picked it up to finally like go home, my passenger seats was pushed all the way up to the front. Like, I mean, it was touching the freaking dashboard. Like nobody could have got in there and sat down. And nobody could have sat in my back seat either because there was a laundry bag in the back seat, in the seat, and in the floor. So the only reason that they would have had to push my seat up like that is if they were looking in the floorboard of my car, looking through the stuff that I had in the floorboard. And I mean, it wasn't anything worth anything. And I mean, I racked my brain trying to figure out, like, why would they ever need to do that to my passenger seat? Like, and then somebody was like, well, maybe it was because maybe they dropped the keys or something. And I'm like, well, even that doesn't make sense because I have those little things. In between the seats, so it catches anything that falls or whatever. So it literally makes no sense for my passenger seat to be pushed up all the way like that. And I noticed it immediately because it's like a pet peeve of mine. I have to have the seat pushed all the way back and like out of my view when I'm driving. Like, so I noticed it as soon as I sat in the car. But I didn't want to ask him anything because I was like, let me think this through or whatever. All right, so I let it go. Never really came up with anything from that. There's nothing in the car. I made sure of that other than clothes. I mean, like it was literally my grandma's laundry bag. So, all right, so then that happened. So then 3 days later, all right, I'm at home. So yesterday I go out to my car and I hit unlock, before I even get to the car, and my lights didn't come on. No, and I'm thinking, okay, is my battery dead or something? Because I'm used to when I hit unlock, it disarms the alarm, and it makes the lights blink, right? And the only time that it's ever did that was when the battery went dead one time. So immediately I'm thinking, oh crap, my batteries done went dead because it's so cold outside and stuff. All right, so then I go to get in the driver's seat, and I see my door is not shut all the way. Like it's shut, but it's not. It's like shut like if somebody tried to shut it and didn't want to make any noise. So it's like it was clicked, but it won't clicked all the way. You know what I'm saying? All right, so then I get in and I sit. It's dark, so I sit down on a freaking Coca-Cola can that I had in my door, like in the little tray in my door. So, and then my glove box is wide open. My owner's manual is slung out of the glove box, and all the stuff that I have in the glove box is slung everywhere. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So then I get out and I go look around and to go look and see like if they got in the trunk, because the trunk is like full of stuff. And they popped the gas thing popped open, but it wasn't unscrewed or anything. All right, so then I'm like, there's no way, because I always lock my car. And when I tell you I always lock my car, this is what it's a habit. Like, even when I'm like out in the country at Mom Papa's and there's nobody for miles, it's a habit. Like, I hit the lock on the door to hear it lock. And then when I'm walking away from the car, I hit the lock button to hear the alarm come on. It's what I do. Like, I can't even tell myself not to do it. It is just what I do. I've always done it. Always. I have never not done it. Okay? And so I'm sitting here like, did they really like take my key and like go make a copy of it? Because I mean, my car is old and you can go make a copy of it pretty easy. It's not like one of these special keys that you got to go pay a bunch of money for. And I'm sitting here like, did they really take, when I was at valet, did they really take my keys and like go copy my keys? And they know my address because it is on my hotel stay. I mean, it was under my name that time. And I'm sitting there like freaking out because I'm like, that doesn't even make sense either though, because my car is old as the hills. It barely even drives. And if they did it, they already seen that I don't have anything in my car. So that doesn't even make any sense either. But I know, y'all, like I know that I always lock it. It makes no sense. But like, so now I'm like freaking out because my house key and everything was on there too. So now I'm like changing the locks on the house because I'm scared they didn't make a copy of my freaking house key and they know the address. I mean, am I nuts? But I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not nuts. Like, if I was not 1000% sure. And then it's like, okay, let's say even by some crazy chance that I, for some reason, didn't lock it. Even though I lock it twice every single time. Let's just say for some reason that I didn't. So you mean to tell me the one time in my life that I forget to lock it, someone just happens to come in my car then? Like, that's statistically like just impossible. But like nothing makes any sense. I don't know, y'all. All I know is I know what I'm talking about. And I mean, sums up. Oh, and I'm in the local group for the casino, and a lot of people were talking about that stuff in their car was getting stolen from the valet. Like, it was several people that was saying that their like new Ray-Bans were getting stolen. It was 2 or 3 people that had things stolen from their car that posted about it on the group. So I already know there's like some shady shit going on with the valet. So I'm not crazy, but it doesn't make sense, but I can't think of anything else. And I mean, here I am changing the locks on the freaking house because I'm scared they didn't make a copy of my house key and know my daggone address. And I mean, I've been home the entire time, so they haven't, had a chance to come in there yet. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, I didn't notice anything missing out of the trunk. I mean, it was full of just like stuff. I mean, clothes and nothing that anybody would want. But my sunglasses were missing. But they weren't even, they were from like Zenni Optical. They cost like $20 and they're my prescription. So, I mean, it didn't do them any good to take that. But I mean, that's the only thing that I can find that is missing. So, I mean, it's not the point. The point is, like, what is up? I don't want people having a key to my car and a key to my house. And this is like the only thing that I can think of. Like, and in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't use my keys for like 2 days. 2 whole days they were there in the valet. So like, it would be so easy for somebody to like go on their lunch break and just like take somebody's keys and go like get a copy made of them and then come put them back. You know what I mean? And I mean, there's been so many people that has said that like they have lost their keys and they've had to wait to get their car for like an hour or 2. And that makes me think like, okay, so did they really lose their keys, or did somebody just take them on their lunch break and go get a copy made of them? Like, something is not right. I don't know why they would go to that trouble in my crappy car that they know already has nothing in it. But it's like, it's something that just, it don't sit right with me, y'all. I know I locked my car. Like, I know I did. What do y'all think? Am I crazy? I mean, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? It just freaks me out and I don't like it. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.